Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I've been so looking forward to this. It's so much fun to do this with Melissa instead of having her come in afterwards. So I'm really grateful that you came early, and we're a
Absolutely.
little bit delayed because there's a train that comes through town and just stops.
Just parks. Just sits there.
Yeah, for hours. There's ways around, but that you don't really plan for the way around.
Oh, and my son dropped me off, and he's like, "Why are these people just sitting there? Because you can go either way, but it's not quick.
Yeah,
You got. I mean,
yeah,
it's
and
extra.
sometimes you go around and then it's already moved.
It's already moved.
So today we're going to talk about our 10 favorite things. I don't know what Melissa's are. She doesn't know what mine are. There may be some overlaps. There'll be definitely some laughter. So I'm going to I'm going to start first because I'm going to start with my item first, but Melissa, talk about your sweater.
Okay, so this is what my daughter likes to call my Easter egg sweater, and it is Easter weekend. I just thought it is kind of chilly out, I would
Yeah,
say, and it's
it's
supposed to
colder
rain.
than I thought it
yeah.
was.
So I decided, and this might be the very last time, so I decided to wear my Express Yourself sweater that I didn't quite finish all the repeats, but it's okay. It's good.
And so my first item is the Pleister bag. I'm getting ready to travel, and this is my perfect travel companion. You can see how much you can put in there. I love that it's lightweight. It's got straps, so it's a backpack, though.
And this little pocket's
Yeah,
convenient for
yeah. So I put my
easy to go to
wallet and stuff
Yeah.
in there, and I'm that weird person in the airport that wears their backpack like this because
it's convenient.
Yeah. Well, and also I'm moving fast, and I don't know. I got this weird hip thing. Anyway, so you'll probably wear it in a much more attractive way. But let me show you what I've got in it already, which is why I wanted Melissa to talk about her sweater very first. Because what I've got in mind, what's making this so big, is my Express Yourself sweater, which
It's lofty.
Yeah, which I took with me in the car this morning to weave the ends in, but I didn't bring the right tapestry needle size.
Oh, yeah, you do need a big one.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at your repeat. Okay, see, hers comes down, and I stopped in the middle there.
And I did get, well, you tried yours on. I did while you were doing it. I did
Yeah.
not try mine on, and I just did the repeats. So mine might.
And it might be fine if I had kept going. It's just that my armholes would have been much deeper. So that's
And
why
I
stopped.
added a fourth color, which is this bright pink. So, but you didn't need to because you
Right.
already had the two bright colors. But I had that olive green that I really like, and it needed a little bit of something.
Did
So-
you? I'm sorry, not,
Yeah,
but didn't you take out some of these? Did you take out some
Oh, I did take out one
somewhere
row
of
in
just
the green
of just a straight knit?
because you said
Yeah.
yours
My
was
yoke
going to
was-
be too long. I think I took out a row of something
Somewhere.
right in there. I think I was already here when you told me that. I wasn't going back. This boucle is so fun to work with, but I mean to wear and to have, but you can't really back up.
It grabs. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's fun to wear then.
that and it is colder today, so I may put that on.
We say cold.
I know.
Still like 65.
We just didn't expect it.
Yeah.
So that giant sweater came out of here. But let me show you what else I
And
love about this is it also comes with a project bag. So it's got a project bag in there too. And of course I have a project in it. So
What is
I'm going
it?
to show you that. So Melissa and I often now knit the same sweaters, which I feel very special when I find one and she wants to make it too, but usually it's the other way around. This one I've actually started before Melissa, but she's going to finish long before me. This one I'm having so much fun with, and so I'm kind of not alternating here, but number one is my Pleister bag. Number two, well, not really in order. At the end, I'll tell you my number one is this yarn also. So this bag is a one thing, and this yarn, but let me show you this sweater. So this is a lot of fun. This is the Harvest oversized sweater.
Sunset, sunrise, harvest.
Harvest Sunset oversized pullover.
It takes two.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
There's the pattern there, and you knit it in pieces because you do this repeat. Some of you smart people might figure out how to do it in the round, but because it's so much lace, I think that seam on the edge is going to give it the structure that it needs. And this really, the feedback we got from the mill is that it can
Yes,
stretch and grow. but it's a lot of fun. And once you get going, so I'm going to be at a meeting in a week or so, and this is going to be the perfect, because it's modular in pieces, it'll be the perfect thing to take with me for my meetings. I won't be completely bored. The pattern is very easy to memorize. I'm loving doing that. And I love this yarn. It's the Earth Merino 16. So they got that orange color. We have lots of colors. I just brought over 2 more. This is called 16 because it's a micron 16 count softness. When Emre from Earth was here, he talked about how it feels like cashmere, and it's so springy. I really love it. It's just got like a really nice bounce to it, and it's a worsted yarn, so that sweater's going to go fast. Okay, so I've done 2 things.
Okay.
So you get to do 2 things.
All right. So let's go in my bag. Again, these, I have a favorite that I have set aside, so these are in no particular order. But I am really loving Madeline Tosh DK. And they have great colors. This is a fabulous color. And I just grabbed a few, not to say that we have more. And this is all wool, right? Yeah, there's no silk or anything in it. I think, yeah, right here. Superwash wool.
Yeah. Merino, so
yes.
it's still soft.
So Tosh DK, this color, I'm going to mess it up.
Coquette.
Thank you, Coquette. Love it. This one is where's the
Hosta blue.
Hosta blue. There we
I
go.
only know because hostas are a plant that grow in North Carolina.
I did know that.
My mother
did know that. Calligraphy. This is calligraphy too. We have other colors too, but great for the sweater class, right? The Look Squirrel. If you are interested in tagging along on that, okay. So that's one of my picks. Great to work with.
You get to do 2 because I did.
Okay.
I did 2.
When am I working? I have that in my Papa sweater. And I'm doing Madeline Tosh in my Look Squirrel.
And you also finished the one that has all the lace work down the back. Wasn't that in Madeline Tosh DK?
I don't remember.
The brownish, goldish, multicolored one. Cardigan.
Yes, that was worsted though, but yes, that was Madeline Tosh.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
You're right. Yep. Now this is a new kit that we've got, Tamdo.
Oh.
And she's got it on. Isn't that funny? And this was not planned at all. And I'm going to hold it up here closer so you can see the colors. And part of the reason I picked it, well, I think it's fun. I love the colors. It's copper corgi, and it was the first class I took here was with Susan. Doing this.
Did you really?
Yeah,
You took that class?
I did take this
didn't
class.
know that.
And I made this for my sister. So there was just a lot of connections. I was excited when we got this. So yeah, we have these kits available now too. So that's it.
Well, that's an overlap because Tamdo is one of my 10. Because I will take this with me when I travel. It's a lot of fun. We put together
really
some wild, we don't think they're wild, but some of you think they're wild colors together that you wouldn't put together. This goes with so many different things and just livens up, and it's really fun to wear. It's got long.
The shape is good, yeah.
I like because it has a point, so that is kind of nice the way I like it to wear it, and then it's got long wings, I guess you'd say, on there. Plus, it's copper corgi, which is also one of my favorites. Sarah is a longtime friend of this shop. First one to dye us a custom color. She's just great to work with. And so it's the first time we've made a kit for the Tamdo, and Susan made this sample.
Who doesn't love a Pico bind-off?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
Well, maybe people are in a hurry to be done because it
I
takes
know.
a little
But
bit
it
of time.
just adds
But once you
extra,
do it,
yeah.
it's really
It just-
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
yeah.
You had something else over there. I can't remember. Okay. So before I completely put this one away, the other thing I want to show you, so I guess this would be number 4 is my Wonder Woman stitch stoppers. I love the stitch stoppers, and the Wonder Woman ones are my favorites.
Love that.
A little closer. Look at that. I mean, how could you know?
I know.
We're all like, yeah, you got to love Wonder Woman. It's got great accessories. Yeah.
A funny joke about Wonder Woman. You can say it Wonder Woman like, yeah, or you can be like, I wonder what that woman's doing.
Yes.
I think I have tennis partners that sometimes say that about me. I wonder what she's doing up there. Okay. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what do I want to do next? Okay, so this one is one of my favorites.
That's so funny.
Well, because
I mean, I love it too, but I mean, I just love seeing what you think is a favorite.
I know, and because I think now I've been doing more gauge watches and being more critical about them, like really looking at them.
Oh, I hadn't thought about using it for that.
Oh,
Because you
really?
could see the stitches better.
Yeah. So
you think we
I mean,
don't talk
it's
to
like,
each other all day long.
and maybe it's not like I don't like super fun, like, jazzy, but like so practical. And because
you lay it over your stitches and then count them.
And I will tell you, recently I pulled out a clear ruler that we had at home, like from Office Depot. I'm like, this will work. But you know what? When you lay it down, you can't see the numbers anymore. So you can't. It's hard. You don't know where the 1 is to the 4, like where you start and stop. So anyway, this is
and this part's magnified right there.
Closer.
And the link that we have up should take you to the collection of most of these things. I think we have a few surprises that we'll go back and add to it.
Was Fuzzy Goat magnifying ruler?
Yes.
Is that what we call it?
Yep. That's so cool. I hadn't thought about using it that way.
Oh, really? I thought that's.
And I brought just so that you could read your pattern. Really
true. See, I thought of it as that. Okay.
And I brought some swatches to show you for the new pieces.
Oh.
So since I did one shawl, I'll do another one. This is my other. I love having samples and being able to talk about them as my favorites very capriciously, like you can't with your children. So I have, although you say that you do tell your kids that
it depends on the day
favorites.
and the moment who the favorite is. It waffles a lot.
So this is my new favorite, Tamdo. I almost was going to bring the Killam shawl, but you guys already know that's my favorite, so I left that out of this countdown. And by the way, if you want to go ahead and make a comment in there, it'll be super fun for us to see if you can guess what our number 1 is at the end.
I'll be watching.
Okay, so this, Elaine knit this up for us. This is called Roam, R-O-A-M, and it is Dawn Barker's pattern for the pooling yarn that we have. So they come in pairs because all the pooling patterns that we really like call for 2 skeins, and I just really love wearing this. I'll just kind of swap this out here. And so it's a lot of fun because it's plain knitting until you get to the super saturated part, and then in this particular pattern you do little mini bobbles.
Yeah, that's right. It's different than
little mini bobbles. She has other ones where you do like a cluster stitch, and we have a video for the cluster stitch on our YouTube, but we haven't done one for the mini bobbles yet.
Show them the edging on that.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you do it as it comes along, and then down at the bottom to do an edge, because it's stockinette and you don't want it to curl up. It's linen stitch, so it comes out even different.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we're a little farther away from the camera. Yeah. So Rita, it's a great thing to do on your. Because it's kind of like make your own adventure. You never know when it's going to pop up. It's random. Dawn's done a lot of math to make sure that even though the color may be in a predictable place on the yarn, it's not predictable in the shawl. So, all right.
Okay.
I don't even know what number we're on anymore, but
I don't know. But
matter. We're going to go through our
10
baskets.
items. Yeah. So I'll go with this one next. So top secret. I know you already showed the stoppers, but they're on my list too, and I just pulled a bunch of my favorite ones. So the alpaca, of course, is my favorite. One of my favorite. The flip-flops is a new one. I think that's so cute for the season.
We just laugh when Harriet picked those the other day. She shouldn't strike us as a flip-flop person.
And then we call these blue flowers.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, there you go. And then the sunflowers, because they just make me happy. Make me happy. Okay, so yeah, that's my next one.
I agree, Nancy. It's a lot of fun to be together, and I'm grateful for Melissa for coming in earlier than she needed to today.
Happy to be here.
Okay, I'm going to now pick this one because I'm probably going to need this today. Is my umbrella. I love this umbrella. I actually look forward to using it. It's in the door of my car. And
I have 2 of them.
Yeah,
I have one in my knitting bag, and then I keep one in my car.
And it folds up nice. Oops. So that is one of my top items right now. Ask me next week. I'll have some more.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This feels like Christmas.
I know.
My kids, like when they go, it's my turn. Okay, so we have some scissors in, and this is a new one that I just think is called Rose Tudor. Yeah.
Oh,
Gold
yeah,
Tudor Rose. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I just think they're so fancy.
Those are really pretty.
Yeah, it makes me think of my grandma.
And they're really well made.
Nice pointy tip.
Yeah.
Show me again.
They've got
So-
some weight to them. Mavis gave the umbrella to her hippie friend, and she loves it. Everybody should have a hippie friend.
Apparently,
I can be your hippie friend.
I'm a hippie friend on my tennis team. They call me the hippie. I don't get it.
Because you
I don't know.
have tattoos.
Maybe I fit that mold. I don't know.
Okay, this is one of my favorites. It's not just a box with little pretty things on it, but it is a little drawers, and it has. I love these stitch markers. So we get these from Kaylee, and these have. We have them individually, not as one at a time, but like a group of. Yes, a set of large and a set of small, of warm and cool. But now she does them in this little drawer with the little tab on it.
It's sturdy.
Yeah. This is nicely made. They're not jumping over the divider.
Do you feel like they're a little magnetized or not? Is that just me being
I haven't tried that yet. They might be.
just a little? I don't know. They don't seem to fly out.
Yeah. I love them. They make me happy. I like the little flowers on there.
What do we call them?
Yeah, Lynn says these are her favorite stitch markers.
What do we call them?
That's a good question. This is, we'll have the link.
Yeah,
up.
I can't.
They are the flower stitch markers. This might be called flower stitch marker set.
Set.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. And I picked my next one. I'm going to show you. These are just so cute. I could not resist. Aren't they the cutest thing?
I love those. I like having that on my desk.
I don't have them at home yet because part of my thing is where I would want to put them. My dogs would probably love them as much as I would, but I do love seeing them in the shop. They make me really happy. Yeah. And what do we call these? Pom-pom
sheep?
I'm looking to see if I can see that sign.
Yeah,
so cute.
Pom-pom sheep.
And they remind me, I don't know, of a show my kids used to watch with the sheep that didn't talk, but it was animated. I don't know. And that look on their face is like, you're talking to me? Anyway.
Mavis wants to know if they're pin cushions. I think you could put pins in them.
I think you could put them. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
That's
idea.
A great idea. That is a great idea.
Okay, so this is my favorite book in the store. I use this. My own copy is actually behind the counter over here, beat up. I've used it for probably 10 years before I even had the store. Cast on, bind off. She also has one that's increase and decrease. Okay, so practically, I like that it opens up and is a spiral bound. But you would have no idea that there's so many different ones. Mm-hmm. Ones that are stretchy, ones that are sturdy. One of those sweaters we have us do has an invisible tubular.
That's a ranunculus.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to look that up on how to do it.
One of our new ones.
Yeah, one of the new ones.
I had to use this for the ranunculus because I've never done that.
And what I really like about, okay, so say you want a decorative bind off, it tells you the different kinds and the pages. And then when you go to them, it tells you how to do it, but it also tells you what it's good for, like why you would choose that kind, its characteristics. I like that too. And then one of the features I really like about it is if you want to match. So one time in an obsessive way, I was doing a cowl and I wanted the cast on and the bind off to match the same decorative bind off, and you can do that with this. This is really great. Marcia says that she uses it too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of great info. You will just turn to it a lot of different times. And once you move on, it's like mine is the long tail cast on. That's my go-to, the one I know how to do. Yeah. But once you know that there's others, it's like, oh yeah, my piece will fit better around the neck and so forth if I do that. Yeah.
I realized I should have picked my favorite book right now, and I didn't.
Yeah,
it's not in my bundle. That's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, my next one.
Yes.
Okay, I did it. I did the shorties because I bought them because I really think I want to get into socks, which I haven't done that yet. I mean, I've done a pair because of the cords. I like to do the smaller cords. But I'm using this for one of my necks. Oh no, I'm using it for the sleeve.
Sleeve, yeah.
But I could use it for the neck too if it's a small. Like these are 0 to 3s.
Can you connect the cables if you need to?
Yes.
So if you need it long enough. Okay.
Isn't that awesome? So these are 0 to 3s. We have another shorty set from 4 to 8, and then the big ones are 8 to 11, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but we have 3 different ones. But this is the red one. This is the smallest one.
And then the blue and the big ones are yellow.
Yes, big ones are yellow.
I do know that.
Okay.
All right, I've got 2 left. How many do you have?
Yes, me too.
Okay.
Me too. How did we do
All right.
that?
Okay, so this has become my new purse. This is Aaron Flett, and of course it's green, but we have another color too. It doesn't have to be green. But this, so I've got project bags, but what Aaron Flett made this for us, and it's got, again, a gusset, so it's wide. It's not just flat. Mostly she makes these and she makes them flat, but I requested that. She actually called us and asked us what she could make for us. Yeah, it's nice and sturdy. I got my wallet in there. I got my keys in there. I can throw my a small squishy project bag in there, and I can grab that and take it. So I love this Aaron Flett folder bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really funny because I have 2 more left. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I do
well
have
that's
2 more.
okay.
Because this is not my. So these little ribbon.
Oh yeah,
bags.
that's what. Yeah.
Is it in there? You have
No,
it?
but
Oh.
that's what my next project will go in. It fits in
I
that.
love these. I have one, and I'm going to need to get this one. I think. I love the color teal. I'm in a teal mood.
Yeah.
I have been
Not just wine.
not just a wine color. So these are great. We have
Show
this
them the little
one.
tag on there.
Oh yeah. It's got the tag.
Donna makes those for us in Alabama. I love that we know the makers of most of our things.
And it just cinches so easily. That's the other thing, you know. And this is the other one. And what do we call them? Ribbon bag? We call them ribbon bags.
ribbon drawstring bags,
Yes,
I think.
yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And I got my last one.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
have
So
you done-
your last
oh,
one
is my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Well,
I'm going to do my favorite, and then you can go
Yeah,
because I
that's fine,
started.
yeah.
You can end. Okay. All right. So this is my favorite. Can't live without. Mine is many years in the out in the field in the use, so you can see what it looks like. This is the Magner bag. I've got mine with a strap on it. I've got mine with the patches ironed on, which I need to put the link up for the patches. And I just love it. I can cinch it. I can grab it this way. I can grab it that way with the strap on, and I can throw it over my shoulder, and the strap adjusts.
Yeah, that's nice.
I just love this. I love the purple. We have orange. We have
I was looking up there.
lots
Yeah.
of different colors of these. Casey makes them for us in Athens, so that's really fun.
Lots of pockets.
Lots of pockets, and so I'm going to show you what I got in there
Yeah,
too,
I
which
was
is
gonna say, you're gonna talk about
yeah,
that?
I am going to talk about this. So this is
Really cool.
you know, I've talked about how I don't like my necks up too close. Well, apparently I've been going too far.
You don't like them too wide.
So I've told you a couple times about how I've gone and picked up stitches to kind of bring it back
Mm-hmm.
in. Well, this is my Sunset Highway. You've seen me wear this a lot. I was wearing it with Ryan's pop-up, and I'm always kind of adjusting it. I did it exactly according to the pattern. This sweater's probably 6 years old, and I having to adjust it. So I thought I'm going to fill in the neck a little bit on this one. So I actually found the yarn. So organize your bits,
Yes.
and I picked up stitches. An eagle eye could probably see exactly where, but you know who's going to be looking.
Yeah. And this you just doing a
And then I'm
ribbon.
going to I did the same ribbing, and then I just did a couple rows of just stockinette, and now I'm binding, so it kind of does a little
I
roll.
like that roll. Did it roll like that before?
It did not, but
I
the
like that.
Blackthorn, the red one,
Yes,
has that
yes.
roll too,
Yep.
and I liked it. So
I like the roll.
So I'm gonna fill it. So what I'm saying this is, if you look at a sweater and you're not wearing it, figure out why. You can fix it. I mean, this is 6 years later, and I'm like, you know, maybe probably shrunk a little bit. I don't know, something's going on. It doesn't fit the way it used to. I mean, in height and something. So yeah, so that's what's in this bag right now is me doing that and some more stitch stuffers.
I know.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah.
I can't
So
have
this
enough of
is
stitch
my
markers.
number one. Can't live without.
Yeah.
And Sherry has an orange Magner bag.
I do too. I have the
Yeah,
orange one.
yeah.
I love it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
What is
so
your number
Right
one?
now, my favorite, you had this too, is the, whatever we're calling these, but the flower stitch marker case. I don't know. I just love having them be, I can set them out like this, and you have the different colors. So like if all of a sudden I want to mark something unique, I can pick an opposite color or a different size and know that
That's a good idea.
that it's something. But you like to color coordinate with your
I
projects.
do.
Yeah. And
Which
I mean, I
isn't
do
hard
some.
because I just do the greens.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, so right now, these are my favorite. I can just have them sitting there, and I don't have to, okay, which case do I have? Because I do
Yeah.
kind of have my markers separated. So this is my favorite. right
All
now.
right.
And there goes the train, coming or
Okay.
going. I don't know.
Well, we got all of them in that we picked this week. We're going to try to do this more often. I'm really grateful for you coming in a little early. We are here to help you all day long, and you can text us at 229-236-GOAT. You can email us. Yes, Rita can hear the train too. I do really kind of love the train. It's a special part of the town.
Yeah.
And we're here to serve you. We can't wait to help you out. You'd be surprised what we can help you with remotely. We'd love to be your local yarn shop, even if we don't get to see you all that often. And Marcia, those of you that are not on the East Coast, the fact that you guys, Robin, that you are up as early as you are to watch us live is just a lot of fun. And those of you watching us on the recording, thanks for doing that too. We'll go back, now that I know what Melissa has, I'll go back and make sure all those things are in there, and I'll put my patches on and things like that. But thanks for watching.
Thanks,
We
guys.
look forward to serving you.
Have a great Saturday. Happy Easter.